The text I'm going to send into Aled's phone is, I may be having some kind of mid-life crisis. But I've decided to get a tattoo in the morning. I'm thinking... either classic Welsh dragon, Aled in Chinese, or the snowman. Need advice on any other ideas?
Oh, no.
And where to put it. How would you sign a text, Aled?
Just Al.
With a kiss, I think.
Yeah, a kiss, yeah probably.
Al with a kiss. Yes.
Why am I telling you this?
The replies have been flooding in. Let's have a look at what's happened. OK, Sam, who's Sam?
Have I texted Sam?
No, I did.
Oh, yeah, you did. He's my boss at Classic FM.
Well, that explains how he's opened the text. Your boss at Classic FM has opened with, in the morning, question mark, exclamation mark, you're on air at 9 a.m. That'll be a very early appointment. Then he's gone on, I'd go for a flying snowman spread across both butt cheeks. It'll be a thing of beauty. What a lovely idea. You fancy that, snowman? OK, that was a great text.
We can end there if you like.
Dr. Hillary? Is that Dr. Hillary from the telly?
Yeah.
Dr. Hillary Jones?
Yeah.
I think he's texted that Welsh word that goes on forever.
What, Sam mae'r pwysgwyn gisgo gerach chwm drobl Llantysilio goch?
Yes. Oh, no. He's basically... I didn't read the text. He said the word...
Sam mae'r pwysgwyn gisgo gerach chwm drobl Llantysilio goch.
On your willy. There's more. I could do this for you under local anaesthetic. In red ink, Dr. H. That is a great text. Hillary Jones, how dare you? Oh, that is brilliant. Louis Chivers?
Louise Chivers, yeah.
Who's Louise Chivers?
She's just a friend.
Just a friend. Yeah. Was this text meant for me or your therapist? OK, Laura Tobin?
Yeah, she's a weather girl.
This is the best idea I've ever heard. Why not have microwave in Welsh? Best word ever.
Microwave in Welsh is pop-ti-ping.
No!
Yeah.
No!
So the ping is the sound that the microwave... So it's...
Are you joking?
Pop-ti is oven, and so it's oven
Oven
ping.
that pings. Pop-ti-ping.
Pop-ti-ping.
I'm absolutely ravenous. Put some chips in the pop-ti-ping, innit? Anthea?
That's Anthea Turner.
Anthea Turner. But you've already got the dragon, do you?
No, I don't have the dragon.
She says that you've already got the dragon. I've seen it.
She
and
hasn't.
You know where to put that snowman and his carrot. Lots of love, and she's brilliant.
We're not going to get this done, are we, tonight?
No, I'm going through every single one of them. Oh, no, sorry, you meant the tattoo.
Yeah, I did.
That would be such a brilliant end to the show. If some guy comes in... What was the name of that Welsh town, mate? I'm in a rush. Can we just do Cardiff? Helen Hand.
I can't remember who Helen Hand is.
Helen Hand, who we can't remember, has texted, it will be painful. Where are you getting the tattoo done? Question. She's actually written the word question. Question. Do you want everyone to see it? Question mark. And will you like it in 20 years' time? If you get bigger, the tattoo will get bigger and misshapen. Good luck. Let me know how you get on. Send a pic. Double kiss. Helen Hand.
She sounds great.
She is all over this and fully expecting you to put on weight.
Yeah.
Apparently, I've just heard she's your makeup artist.
No, not my makeup artist. I've known her for quite a while, and I have worked with her, yeah.
OK.
Oh,
well,
man. I'm not going to have any
she's
friends
giving you a
left, am I?
lot of advice. It doesn't matter. You're not losing friends you can't remember, Alex. And we'll end on Lorraine Kelly. Lovely Lorraine Kelly. Simple two-liner, a dragon on your bum, then send me a photo. Brilliant. Ladies and gentlemen, what a legend in the great sport. What fun we've had with him tonight. In our Christmas Send to All box, Alex Jones! And don't forget the snowman! All right, that was awesome. And of course, that's when the bees and the wasps start to chip in to your day, because they live outside, OK? So they'll start to come into your life. And you'll deal with the situation, I believe, as a British person, in one of three ways. You'll recognise yourself in this as we go through it. When a bee or a wasp buzzes into your life, bzzz, either you are, firstly, a wafter, OK? You'll know who you are if you're the wafters. They're quite cool, by the way. If you're a wafter, you're quite cool. You just deal with the situation. Bzzz, OK, I'll figure. I don't need that. Bzzz, sure. Sure. Sometimes you don't even break stride in your conversations. So the other day you just dealt with the situation. You're moving the air. You're not trying to hit it. I'm just going to move the air near you. And you'll know that this isn't an area where you're particularly welcome, OK? I'm a wafter. Right, next up, secondly, you have the stay-stillers. Now, they are very serious people. And they're very adamant that their strategy is the best one to deal with the situation. OK, nobody move. Just stay completely still. Don't make it angry. Don't encourage it. They get quite angry with the wafters. Don't waft it. You're just making it angry. You're encouraging it. Don't encourage it. It's not interested in us, and we're not interested in it. See? It's gone now. Just stay completely still, and it'll get about its business, OK? Then, the third way, the total panickers. Right? Oh, I can still feel, I can see it. Did you see it? It was massive. Oh, my God. Oh, was it a hornet? Was it a hornet? You know, if it gets you on the throat, you can die. You can die. Right? That's the third way. Now, wafters are able to upgrade and become total panickers. They allow themselves that privilege. You know? If their wafting is ineffective and the wasp keeps coming back, then you can see them start to panic. Which is why wafters really hardly ever get stung. And total panickers almost never get stung. You know who gets stung? The stay-stillers. Because they cannot break out of their seriousness. They are such firm believers that they have the right strategy. And this is why I thought of this. I've got a friend, he's a stay-stiller, and a wasp not only buzzed around him, but landed on his face. And he just went, the best thing to do is stay completely still. I'm not so sure about that. It's on your face. I don't want to encourage it. But you're just encouraging it to crawl into your eye. It's walking towards your eye. He's like, no, the best thing to... It's not interested in me. It seems pretty interested in you. Why don't you waft it? The worst thing I could do is waft it. Just stay completely still, then another one landed on the other side of his face. I'm like, dude, you now have 2 wasps on your face. And then it stung him. I've got to say, it was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Because he couldn't just scream. He had to make out that he was still in the right. And he just went... It has now stung me. It stung my face. It stung me on the face. But I think the best thing to do is to not encourage it to sting me again. if a total panicker gets stung, you know about it. It's like, everywhere I go, I try to speak in the accent. Do you know what I mean? Irish, I'm not very good at this accent. But the Irish accent, it seems quite jolly, doesn't it? Hello, how are you? It's jolly. As long as you're smiling, you can do a pretty good Irish accent. But Northern Irish, these are right next door to them. Suddenly, everything in the whole world seems incredibly depressing to me right now. Open your face to complete the opposite to that. I'm over here, but I'm right next door to you, and I decided that they're not. I don't understand how these accents can evolve like that. Some evolution of accents I understand. Like when you go west in England, when you head west, you'll hit like Bristol, and they've got this like West Country like that. They'll start talking like that. We're in Bristol now. We're a little bit busy, so we speak basically with this accent, but it's quite fast because we're like a city. We've got like things to do. We're like got businesses and that, right? We've got like a city centre. Then you go to Devon, you keep going west, you go to Devon, and it's the same accent, but it's a bit slower now, all right? We don't have quite as much going on here as they do in the city of Bristol. We're in Devon now, so we're just going to speak in the same accent, but we'll just take our time with it, because we've got more time, right? By the time you get to Cornwall, it's just... You get a sense of the evolution. The funniest accent for me is South African, right? The South African accent is quite a fun one to do, yeah? If you've got some time on your hands, you can do the South African accent on your own, yeah? As long as you make sure that every syllable that you say has nothing to do with the syllable that comes directly before the one you've just said, you're pretty much doing a South African accent, okay? Australia's quite fun, okay? There's a lot of Australians living over here in London. They're pretty, you know, they talk quite fast as well. They're pretty hyper, yeah? Because they've come a long way, you know? They're going to make the most of it. It's like, you know, it took me a day. I lost a day of my life to be here, so I'm going to make up for it now, okay? They find out where the decibel level is in the room, and we're going to go slightly above that, okay? That's how we're going to play it over here in London. So when I went to Australia touring, I thought it was going to be full of people doing this. Hello, welcome to Australia! They're not like that at all. The people who haven't left Australia are the most relaxed people I think I've ever come across. They literally have all the time in the world to finish sentences. I mean, with 13 hours ahead, you're never going to catch up anyway. You can't go all the way over to Australia. When you go to Australia, you have to stop off. The plane can't even go that far. That's how far away it is. So when I was touring, they said to me, where do you want to go on the way for a stop-off? And they gave me these options, and I went for Singapore. I've never been to Singapore. And I went to Singapore, and they said, best to stay there for a few days and acclimatise because the time difference is... OK, we're actually going to send 2 texts.
Ouch.
The first text is as follows. Jules, babe. Kids all fed, but I'm starving. Can you pick me up 12 nuggets, a cheeseburger, a choc milkshake, and that
Oh, good.
flurry thing I love. Kiss, kiss. Right. We're going to send this text. Jules, babe, kids all fed and I'm starving. Can you pick me up 12 nuggets, a cheeseburger, a choc milkshake, and that flurry thing I love? Now, that text is going to be sent to everybody in Jamie's phone.
Oh, no.
And then I'm going to send another text. So that text is now being sent.
Oh, no.
Now we're going to follow it up quickly with this one. Oops, sorry.
You've sent it already.
That text wasn't meant for you. I need you to promise, in capitals, me, that You won't tell anybody about it. Let me know I'm panicking. Jamie. So we're going with the accidental sent one to everybody and then following it up with a personal, oops, sorry, that text wasn't meant for you. I need you to promise me that you won't tell anybody about it. Let me know I'm panicking, Jamie. Could be career curtains. So we're now going to send the follow-up text. Are we happy with the follow-up? That's gone! We'll just go through them, Jamie, and see what happens. Let's start off with Have You Lost Your Mind from Kim Yorio.
Oh my God, that's my American PR.
Your American PR. Ha, have you lost your mind?
Yep. That is so funny.
Americans, they're very serious about things like that. Have you lost your mind? She's on the phone now to the whole of Hollywood. Jamie Oliver's lost his mind. Wants me to get him a McDonald's from LA. I don't understand. Who's Rosie Batch?
Okay, so she's one of my senior nutritionists that works for us.
Okay, she's gone ha, 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 ha. Amazing. She sent a photo. This was me and Lizzie on the McDonald's CCTV in Clapham at 3 a.m. this morning. Did you see that? And then just put the emoji of the zip shut. Okay, Dermot O'Leary. Just 2 words. Watertight, brother. Orlando Bloom. Hollywood is calling. Ha ha ha. Can she pick me up one of those flurry things too? From Orlando. He's probably naked.
I think she probably would for him.
Fleming iPhone?
Jason Fleming, the actor.
Love you, Jum. I'll get you a flurry anytime.
See, it's all man love.
I realise you actually wanted a McFlurry. I'm on my way to yours now. Stay up. Hurry up. I'm texting him back. Hurry up. Yeah. He's en route.
Did Jules get it?
Yeah.
What did she say?
All right, I can find Jules down here. Oh, my goodness. Does she not know what you're doing? Thought you were on a diet. Oh, there's more. It's gold. I have that beef stew thing in the fridge. Can put that on with some rice, but don't be later than 10, because I really want to go to sleep. I love you. She was actually going to go and get the food. And then she sent another text going, why are you panicking, triple kiss? And then she sent another text that says, what's the fluffy thing? And a heart. You've got such a sweet relationship.
I've actually gone really red.
She's going to go and get all that stuff for you, Jules, babe.
I thought you were on a diet.
Oh,
that's
so
hilarious.
Sweet. Alfie Days?
Yeah, vlogger.
Woo. Alfie Days. People know about Alfie Days.
Yeah.
On my way to deliver it to you. Wait, only 12 nuggets? Last time you smashed 24. I'm going again. 36 and hurry up.
I got the munchies.
So many people are coming round. There's going to be so many nuggets in your house. And poor Jules is sitting there with a stew going, I don't know what's happened to it. I don't know what's going on. I thought the stew would be enough. I've now got 192 nuggets and people we haven't spoken to in years. Babyface? Who's Babyface?
Dexter Fletcher, the actor. What did he say? What's going on, Jay?
He's gone, got you. I knew it. Fine, I'll keep your secret, but you have to promise to come over in the week and cook my nana curry. It's the funniest text. From John Taxi. John Taxi?
Yeah, he just lives in the village.
Back home, what, in London?
In Essex, yeah.
He's from Essex?
If he knows, everyone knows, OK? Because that's...
Okay. So, John Taxi has said, I've screenshot it. It's on Twitter, mate. You've just made me a millionaire. What an absolutely wonderful set to all. Ladies and gentlemen, please, all your love for the amazing Jamie Oliver. I have lost weight. I don't know if that's coming across. Don't be too happy. This is a temporary situation. I'm obviously going to put it all back on. This is what I do. I lose weight, and then I eat, because I've already started eating again. I'm hungry. I'm just a very hungry person. I spend a lot of time at the fridge. I'm finding myself there again, just there, just grazing, and they beep as well. Does your fridge beep? It beeps, and I associate it so much with eating that when lorries reverse now, I get a bit peckish. I'm blaming my metabolism. I don't actually know what metabolism is, but there are obviously people with a fast one, and I don't have that. Because you see people who are very thin, and they're like, my metabolism is so fast. You know, I eat like a pig, but, you know, it just drops off me. I don't know what a metabolism is. I think it's like the things inside you, and then food comes in, and people with a fast metabolism are like, okay, everybody, separate equally. All right, you go over there, a little bit of you go down the leg, there. The rest of you, the bulk of you, straight through. Just keep going, keep moving, don't stop. Just keep moving. Don't look behind you. We're keeping busy here, guys. We're in a rush, okay? You go over there, just shape around the arm, Looking good, looking good. The rest of you through, okay? That's not me. My metabolism is more like, okay. Everybody, come here. Just relax, okay? Just everybody relax, because we're gonna be here a very long time. Okay, let's all slowly make our way to his bum, and we'll wait there. Maybe somebody there knows what to do. But I did lose a little bit of weight on account of my wife, who suggested that I went on a diet and suggested that I went to a medical clinic in Austria to do it. When I say suggested, she bought me flights. She literally just handed them to me and said, go away and come back better looking. So I went to this place in Austria where you lose a stone in a week. A stone in a week. And everybody that does it loses a stone in a week. I lost a stone in a week, and it's actually it's amazing how they do it. You know, you're sitting there thinking, how would you do it? A stone in a week? Well, I'll tell you. It's amazing. They don't give you any food. I've never been more hungry in my entire life. I was trapped in this clinic in the middle of the Austrian Alps, paying an awful lot of money, drinking this thing in the morning called Epsom salts, which just make you go to the loo. You just drink it, and then an hour later, your whole system is flushed out of the loo. So I'm on the loo all week with no food, miserable, and it cost me thousands and thousands of pounds. I could have gone to Benidorm and eaten a dodgy prawn and had the same holiday for like 200 quid. But no, I'm in Austria. Oh, I'm in Austria with all these middle-class, slightly fat people like me. Going, good morning. We can barely walk for hunger. And tummies. You know when you're a little bit hungry, or you know, and the other day sometimes you're lying in bed with your partner and your tummies start getting chatty, you know. Wow. You know, bit of digestion. And you comment on it. Oh, your tummy's very chatty, darling. And sometimes yours responds. Mine's gone too now. In Austria, I cannot tell you what it was like. Just people wandering around. I think my tummy actually spoke. I walked out of the clinic one day to get some air off day 5, and it went. I think it tried to phone for a taxi in the night while I was asleep. I woke up in the middle of the night with the phone off the hook and my tummy just going, ah! I'm going to say this. I don't think healthy people look good, all right? Have you seen the people who work in health food shops? They're very healthy. They look terrible. It's not like you go in there and they look all athletic and wonderful, jogging on the spot because they've got so much energy. They're skipping. Hi, how can I help you? The lentils? Oh, they're just down here. That's not what they're like at all. They're all skeletal. Let me show you to the lentils over there. I don't need vitamins. I have supplements, massive things. I can't swallow them. So how's your week been? I've been doing a little bit of admin. Quite boring, isn't it? Admin, paying bills. They won't accept that I'm me. I keep having to prove my identity for data protection to pay my electricity bill. I don't understand it. If someone is going to impersonate me and steal my identity and pay my bills, I would actually quite like that situation. I've asked them to make a note of it. Please allow that. I don't really see it as a crime. People in prison, what are you in for? I stole Michael McIntyre's identity and paid his Empower bill. I broke into his house and hoovered. Oh, how thoughtful. I tried to pay my gas bill, which was, well, you get straight through when you're paying a bill, don't you? Hello, British Gas, can I help you? I was like, I'd like to pay my bill, please. Can I take your reference number? They have to identify you from your number, which was at the top of the letter. I had it. But it seemed very complicated, and it had letters in it. You know, when it sort of goes on? Too many numbers and letters for me to want to get involved with. And also, when you say letters, something happens on the phone. Because when you're in front of people and you say letter M, you all know I've said the letter M. There's no ambiguity over the fact that I've just said the letter M. On the phone, you go M, and they go, is the N for November? And you go, no, it's M for... And then you have to think of your own word beginning with M. But because you're not in the police force, you don't know the Alpha Bravo Tango thing. And under pressure, it can feel quite tense. M for... maniac! Anything seems to do. You feel so thrilled to get one out there. Mummy! I'm on a roll now. Mummy! Marmite! It happens with F as well. F, you go F, it's F. And they go, is that S for sugar? You go, no, that's F for Fandango! F for Fandango, sir. Yes, F for Fandango. Sometimes I like to throw them a curveball for my own entertainment. G for gnome. Just to make sure they're paying attention. G for gnome, sir. Yes, G for gnome. So I said I don't have it. I didn't want to get involved in it. So I said, I don't actually have it. I don't have my reference number. Can you identify me by my name? They said, can I say your name then, please? Can I say your name, please? I said, it's Michael McIntyre. And sometimes when I say that, people recognise it. And I quite like it. I encourage it, if I'm honest. Can I say your name, please? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the phone, Michael McIntyre. Hello, but this woman, genuinely, she didn't care at all. She just said, is that M-A-C or M-C? I said, it's M-C-I-N-T-Y-R-E, Michael McIntyre. She went, oh, like the comedian. And I got a little bit cocky and I said, yes, exactly like the comedian. She said, I don't find him funny, do you? Not like that, though. That's an outdated mime, isn't it? Younger people have no idea what I'm doing. I hung up the phone. I said to my children in the car the other day to roll up their window like that. I did it naturally. I went, roll up your window. We're on the motorway. You know when you open one window on the motorway, something happens to your brain. I don't know what... I feel this weird... What's happening to my brain? I was like, roll up your window! And someone's like, Dad, there's something wrong with your arm. But roll up your window! Every time you said that, your arm goes really weird, Dad. What's wrong with you? There are younger people looking at me like, what is wrong with your arm? Or it got a bit stiff sometimes, didn't it? It is time to find out who will be tonight's unexpected star of the show. So, this is Verity Carlo. There she is. That's Verity. She is a part part-time barmaid and is now training to be a teacher. She's coming to our fake shop front at the back of the theatre, and this is what it looked like earlier today, and this is what it is like now. It's an art gallery. We've called it Framed. Hello. And there's going to be an exhibition by an artist. He's called Rupert Dexter, which is the best I could do to make an anagram out of unexpected star. There are several letters missing. So she's working there tonight. I'm going to show you around it, actually, I think. And she's been told that all the works of art is modern art. Everything's worth thousands of pounds. But actually, it's worthless. Nothing is worth anything. It's just junk. Those paintings there, they're actually done by 3-year-olds. 3-year-olds who aren't even particularly good at art, OK? So these are... That is some battery. They've all got really poncy names as well. Yeah, this is called Deceased. That's by Rupert Dexter, £2,000. The batteries... there's another... It's junk! All right. Do we have a picture of the black painting? All right, so here, it's just a painting that's black. And when he comes in, the artist, I'm going to get him to go mad with Verity, and that it's the wrong way round. So we'll see how that... But of course, I know that Verity loves to sing, but she's only ever sung in the car and the shower and a little bit of karaoke, so her friends wanted to give her a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And I believe her fiancé is here? Mark? I think we can go live to the art gallery now and see, hopefully... Can you confirm that that is your future bride, Verity? There she is. OK.
Like, yeah, exactly.
She looks like she's having the most boring day. Now, with her there is Gemma. Gemma, if you can hear me, take a crafty sip of that alcohol on the table there.
I'm sure I'm just gonna...
Look at Verity's face.
Had a bit of fun, haven't you?
Love it.
Oh, that's just taking the edge off.
Gemma, ask Verity what she honestly thinks of the art.
What do you honestly think of all this art? It's horrendous. Okay, like... I agree. How much would you pay for that?
I wouldn't.
Well,
I'd do it myself.
fair enough.
If I wanted a piece of... Yes.
Which one's the worst, though?
The batteries.
This one. Batteries.
Gemma, why don't we nick the batteries and just say batteries not included?
Why don't we just nick the batteries and say batteries not included? I think that'd make it worth more.
Gemma, say, have you met the artist?
You've not met Rupert, have you? No.
He is
Okay, I'll
one
be
of
honest
the
now.
most
He is one
annoying
of the most annoying
men I've ever met.
In what sense?
Completely embarrassing.
Just completely embarrassing.
He thinks he's a character,
He thinks he's a character.
but
But
he's a joke.
he's a joke.
He's just a wally.
He's just a wally.
Try not to laugh when you meet him.
Okay, but seriously, like, try not to laugh when you meet him, okay?
What will he be wearing?
I mean, I don't know. Who knows?
Is he a bit like...
Who knows?
Okay.
Who knows?
OK, send in Rupert.
Oh.
I am Rupert. This is all me.
Hi there, we met.
Hello. Gemma,
yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
And
I'm Verity.
Verity, a pleasure to meet you.
And you?
And you are?
I'm Rachel.
Rachel?
Yes.
Lovely.
Lovely to meet you.
Rupert, stare at the black painting and go, oh, no.
Oh, no.
It's upside down.
This is upside down.
I'm so
Fix
sorry.
it, fix it. I can't even
need to
look.
fix it. I'm not even going to look at it.
Okay,
Please,
I'm
just...
really sorry.
It's such a big day for me.
Yeah, I know. I'm really sorry.
Please, just turn it the right way up.
It's upside down at the moment. Can you, ladies?
Can you just do that? Just take it off and just turn it upside down. It's all right, it's all right. It's going to be fine. If you just breathe, don't worry. That's it, great. See if you turn it. You can look.
Okay, slowly walk over, say it's perfect.
No. That's perfect. Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
Can you ask Verity, say honestly, what do you think of my work?
Honestly, what do you think of my work?
It's very interesting. I'm an art tourist, so
Okay.
I've never seen anything like it before. That's my favourite piece. I'm art. I'm not.
This?
Yes, both of those.
This is a very, I think, powerful piece. One of my favourites. This is 18 months.
So say you're going to get your head together, and I'll see you later.
Look, if it feels right with you, I'm just going to get my head together and
You sure?
breathe in some of the work.
Very big night for me,
Great.
It's a very important night.
and I thank you for being part of it.
Thank you all for being part of it. It's very...
I'll see you later.
That's great.
See you
We're
soon.
really pleased to be
Thank you for
here.
allowing
Thank you.
us.
Thank you.
Okay. So now people are going to come to the exhibition, and then we're going to call her up to the stage to get some champagne, and then the walls will collapse, and we're going to give her the biggest surprise of her life. All I need you to do is be as quiet as you can when she's coming up, and then as soon as the walls come down, you have to go completely nuts to give her the maximum shock. And of course, I will immediately direct her towards her loved ones so she can relax, because she seems a little feisty. I'm wondering whether she's just going to knock me out cold. All right, we're all set. It's happening. So, this is our fake room. So that is in there. And she's going to be sent up there to get more, I think, champagne. So that's the door that's over there, and then those walls collapse, and then we're going to give her this amazing surprise. OK, so let's bring her up.
Hi everybody, how's it all going? Is it going all right? Rupert, thank you for coming down, much appreciated. Absolute pleasure. It calls for a bit of champagne. Can I just grab someone to... Do you mind just giving me a...
Very good at carrying stuff.
I'll give you a hand, actually. Let's just take a tray.
She's coming so far, so good. You're right, Mum.
Basically, there's a few more people coming down. And I just think there's one person who's coming down who's got quite a bit of money and he might want to buy something. If we just turn it into a bit more of a gathering, a bit more of a party, we might be all right. So, yeah, if I get the champagne... Yeah, I've got trays in here. If you can just get one of them trays, or use that one, actually, and just fill that with a few flute glasses. I'll just get the champagne, I'll be back in a
No
minute.
problem.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's our unexpected star of the show, Verity! Come on, come and join me. Oh dear, Verity. Look, it's your fiancé, Mark. This mum and dad.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Well, tonight, Verity, you've been working next door?
Yeah.
How's that been going?
Yeah, it was awful.
So, Verity, Rachel, who's been in on this whole thing, has got in touch with us and said that you like singing. There they all are. None of those people are real. Rupert, as you may have guessed,
He's ridiculous.
is not an artist.
Good. For God's sake, it was dreadful.
Very well. Because we put you on the spot and said, what do you think? And you said, interesting, which is, I think, the most polite way of saying...
terrible.
Terrible. So the plan is, Verity, is that you would be taken backstage and you've got till the end of the show to prepare a performance, quite an exciting performance, but it will be you on this stage for all these people singing. 2,000 people who are very much rooting for you. Verity, I just have to ask you to confirm, will you be tonight's unexpected star of the show?
I'd love to be. Thank
Yay! The time has come. Please give all your love for our unexpected star of tonight's show. It's Verity!
A preacher's son, and when he said he would visit, he'd come along. When they gathered round and started talking, that's when Billy would take me walking. Through the backyard we'd go walking, then he'd look into my eyes. Lord knows to my surprise, the only one who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. The only boy who could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. He was. Isn't always easy, no matter how hard I try. When he started sweet talking to me, he'd come and tell me everything is alright. He'd kiss and tell me everything is alright. Can I get away again tonight? The only one who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. The only boy who could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. He was. Oh, yes, he was. Oh, yes, he was. How well I remember the look that was in his eyes, stealing kisses for me on the slide, taking time to make time, telling me that he's all mine, learning from each other, so we're looking to see how much we've grown. And the only one who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. The only boy who could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. He was. Oh,
I have lost weight. I don't know if that's coming across. Don't be too happy. This is a temporary situation. I'm obviously going to put it all back on. This is what I do. I lose weight, and then I eat, because I've already started eating again. I'm hungry. I'm just a very hungry person. I spend a lot of time at the fridge. I'm finding myself there again, just there, just grazing, and they beep as well. Does your fridge beep? It beeps, and I associate it so much with eating that when lorries reverse now, I get a bit peckish. I'm blaming my metabolism. I don't actually know what metabolism is, but there are obviously people with a fast one, and I don't have that. Because you see people who are very thin, and they're like, my metabolism is so fast. You know, I eat like a pig, but, you know, it just drops off me. I don't know what a metabolism is. I think it's like the things inside you, and then food comes in, and people with a fast metabolism are like, okay, everybody, separate equally. All right, you go over there, a little bit of you go down the leg, there. The rest of you, the bulk of you, straight through. Just keep going, keep moving, don't stop. Just keep moving. Don't look behind you. We're keeping busy here, guys. We're in a rush, okay? You go over there, just shape around the arm, Looking good, looking good. The rest of you through, okay? That's not me. My metabolism is more like, okay. Everybody, come here. Just relax, okay? Just everybody relax, because we're gonna be here a very long time. Okay, let's all slowly make our way to his bum, and we'll wait there. Maybe somebody there knows what to do. But I did lose a little bit of weight on account of my wife, who suggested that I went on a diet and suggested that I went to a medical clinic in Austria to do it. When I say suggested, she bought me flights. She literally just handed them to me and said, go away and come back better looking. So I went to this place in Austria where you lose a stone in a week. A stone in a week. And everybody that does it loses a stone in a week. I lost a stone in a week, and it's actually it's amazing how they do it. You know, you're sitting there thinking, how would you do it? A stone in a week? Well, I'll tell you. It's amazing. They don't give you any food. I've never been more hungry in my entire life. I was trapped in this clinic in the middle of the Austrian Alps, paying an awful lot of money, drinking this thing in the morning called Epsom salts, which just make you go to the loo. You just eat, drink it, and then an hour later, your whole system is flushed out of the loo. So I'm on the loo all week with no food, miserable, and it cost me thousands and thousands of pounds. I could have gone to Benidorm and eaten a dodgy prawn and had the same holiday for like 200 quid. But no, I'm in Austria. Oh, I'm in Austria with all these middle-class, slightly fat people like me. Going, good morning, good morning, good morning. We can barely walk for hunger. Hello. And tummies. You know when you're a little bit hungry, or, you know, and the other day sometimes you're lying in bed with your partner and your tummies start getting chatty, you know. Wow. You know, bit of digestion. And you comment on it. Oh, your tummy's very chatty, darling. And sometimes yours responds. Mine's gone too now. In Austria, I cannot tell you what it was like. Just people wandering around. I think my tummy actually spoke. I walked out of the clinic one day to get some air off day 5, and it went. I think it tried to phone for a taxi in the night while I was asleep. I woke up in the middle of the night with the phone off the hook and my tummy just going, I'm going to say this. I don't think healthy people look good, all right? Have you seen the people who work in health food shops? They're very healthy. They look terrible. It's not like you go in there and they look all athletic and wonderful, jogging on the spot because they've got so much energy. They're skipping. Hi, how can I help you? The lentils? Oh, they're just down here. Come on. That's not what they're like at all. They're all skeletal. Let me show you to the lentils. I don't need vitamins. I have supplements, massive things. I can't swallow them.
This gentleman is an icon of British television. Will you please give it up for Sir David Jason? Let me hear you. Oh, David, I lost the plot. Thank you. Set yourself down. What a pleasure. Thank you very much for coming on the show.
My pleasure. What a very nice welcome. Lovely audience you've got here today, Paul.
Oh, they're not bad. Honestly, I mean, they're OK. This is the best of a bad lot. They only come in for a warm, seriously, and then they moan. No, they're sweethearts. I always have a great audience. I'm really lucky. I really am. I tell you what, I've thoroughly enjoyed this book.
Bless you. Thank you.
And I tell you why, because I have a lot of very, very, very young guests who come on here who've written an autobiography.
Oh, right.
And they're virtually embryos, some of them. They're so... But you've waited a while, haven't you, to write this?
Yeah. I think you're absolutely right there, that people tend to want to write their autobiography, if you like, because I suppose they get encouraged because there's some sort of financial reward.
That's right.
Well, what happened to me was that I was never interested in writing about my career, about my life, because I was too interested in doing it.
Yeah.
And over the years, what happened eventually, I'll just tell you this quickly, is that they came to me because I'd had a couple of biographies written about me, which I didn't agree to. But anyway, they said to me, look, if you don't write your autobiography, it's about time you did, then someone else will. And I thought, oh, not again. You know, that time I had my say.
Yeah.
So I then applied myself and thought, OK, maybe, as you pointed out, that I've done quite a lot of lovely and interesting work.
You're telling me.
And to me, really, it was the journey.
Yeah.
It's the journey, not the arrival.
Fine.
And I've had so much fun in my journey, and I decided, I suppose, I better put a bit of it down. Only you're not in it. Yes, I thought...
Story of my life.
No, said you don't need the publicity, I thought.
And yet our paths have crossed, because on the
Yeah.
North Pier we passed. And then when you were filming that time in South Kent in the year 1, whenever that was, I mean, that was a long time ago as well.
We were at Blackpool on tour, and we went up the pier to have a look, see what was going on at Blackpool. And as we were coming off the pier, this friend of mine who I was working with said, "That's him. That is him." I said, "Who? Him. Who does that woman show at the end of the pier?" So I went, "Oh, wait a minute." I turned round like that. All I could see was this very ordinary man with a big bag just strolling up the pier like this. And I thought, how did you... I can't see anybody famous. He doesn't impress me very much. And that was him. Yeah.
You're partly responsible for why I'm here, because I was talking to the audience before. Do Not Adjust Your Set was one of the most wonderful children's programmes ever, because it was sheer anarchy. From the minute the credits rolled, it was just wonderful. Open all hours. Now, was this the show that brought you to prominence?
Yes.
For TV viewers, anyway.
Yes, I think you're absolutely right. The reason was that, without going into a long story, that I'd worked a few times with Ronnie Barker on small shows, and where I got to know him was halfway through one of his series, which was called Hark Up Barker. He asked me if I would play the 100-year-old gardener, which I did as the gardener, which I did. And from that moment, Ronnie and I got on so well that when Open All Hours came along, he asked me if I would consider playing Granville. Of course, I leapt at it because I was such a fan of Ronnie's. And what that did, you're quite right, suddenly I was working with Ronnie all the time, and I sort of got recognised for that.
It was glorious. I loved it. It was such a great show. It's so well written. Do you know what? It was really touching relationship between the two of you, I always used to think.
Yeah. I was really, really very lucky because Ronnie was such a lovely, clever man, but also he was very generous, completely generous.
Yeah.
He would help me, he would give me little bits of business to do, and no, it's all he missed.
And the show's coming back?
Yes. Some time ago, the head of BBC got hold of me and said, "Is there something that you wanted to do?" And I couldn't think of anything offhand, and then I suddenly went, I often wondered whatever happened to Granville. You know, when Arkwright, bless him, has now gone to the big grocery shop in the sky, and we thought, well, yeah, maybe he took over the shop. So I got in touch with Roy Clark, who originally wrote it, and said, what do you think? And he said, "Oh, I love the idea." So Roy Clark put pen to paper, and we've just finished filming in Manchester, and it's to come out Boxing Day.
Do you take over Ronnie Barker's role with Linda Barron? You know, you flirting with the customers?
Oh. No, heaven forbid.
I was going to say, because he wasn't like that.
No, well, not with Nurse Gladys.
No.
Oh, dear, heaven forbid. No, that's Arkwright's territory. No, my character now has a desperate attempt with Wavy Mavie. But... Wavy Mavie.
Where do these names come from?
Well, it's Roy Clark. We got the Black Widow, played by Stephanie Cole. Well, you know,
fabulous.
We've got Wet Eric. Wet Eric, I tell you, he's called Wet Eric because he's so depressing about the weather all the time. But apparently he has this knee that I said to him, what's happening, Eric? He said, it's coming, it's bad. So I said, well, it's my knee is telling me. He said, what does it talk to you? He said, no, I can feel it, I feel it. So I said to him, I've got this idea, I'll have you on a weather chart with your talking knee in the background. So we've got these very strange, wonderful characters that Roy Clark has invented. They're all mad.
They're great, but this is lovely. There's this little world at the corner of that street in that shop of these characters and their relationship with each other. It's just what... And he writes so beautifully, Roy Clark. He's quite gentle, isn't he? It's very gentle humour.
Yeah, I think that you're quite right. Now, one of the things that people have said to me, and I think obviously there's got a nice reaction from your audience, is that there seems to be lacking a bit at the moment is we got a lot of quite aggressive sort of humour, if you like, quite modern humour, quite a strong language humour. What we seem to be lacking is some of that more gentle type humour. It's, I tell you what it is, it's cheeky humour, it's postcard humour, and it's a clever use of words, or innuendo, if you like. One of the things that Ronnie used to do, and which always used to amuse me when Nurse Gladys came in, Nurse Gladys used to come in, who is rather well endowed, I must say, and he used to say, "Ah, here she is, Nurse Gladys. How are you both?"
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together, please, for Sir David Jason. Come on. Thank you. And I tell you something now. Thank you. You want a good read about a great career? Then this is the book for you over Christmas. I'm telling you, I thoroughly enjoyed this. Once again, come on, give it a
Bless you. Thank you. Thank you.
Now, look,